Hello and welcome to this answer explanation video. This video will talk you through the answers to the reasoning from known facts worksheet and will help you talk through some of the tricky bits. Question 1 says, in this tower two numbers are multiplied to give the number above. Use the known fact to help you complete the other towers. So they have a tower there which is 16 multiplied by 9 makes 144 equals 144, which I've written out here. I've written out each of the towers as multiplications with the missing number or the missing part of the tower also missing in my multiplication. So the fact we're given is 16 lots of 9, 16 times 9 is 144. Tower A, we're missing this number here, something multiplied by 90 equals 1440. So we can see the 9 has been made 10 lots of, multiplied by 10, so it's 9 has become 90, and equally the answer is 10 lots of. So 1440 is 10 lots of 144. So in this case, this number doesn't need to change, it can still be 16. So 16 lots of 90 is 1440. For tower B, it's 1.6 multiplied by something equals 14.4. So in here we have got 1/10 of 16, 1.6, and the answer is also 1/10 of 144. It's 14.4. So again, in this case, this number doesn't need to change. 1.6 multiplied by 9 is 14.4. For tower C, something multiplied by 0.9 is 144. Now in this one, the 9, we have 1/10 of 9, 0.9, but the answer hasn't changed. So this number here, because this is 1/10 of 9, this number has to be 10 lots of the 16. So this one has to be 160. So 160 multiplied by 0.9 will give us 144. Question 2 says, circle all the calculations that are true and use the known fact to help you. Here's the known fact, 3,472 divided by 14 equals 248. What I've done here is I've just written out some of the other division and multiplication facts that we know just from this fact here. So we also know from this that 3,472 divided by 248 will give 14. We also know that 248 multiplied by 14 will give us 3,472, and that 14 multiplied by 248 will give us 3,472. So we can use the known fact and other facts that come from that with these 6 calculations by looking at which one is going to help us the best. So we have 6 calculations there, A, B, C, D, E and F. I'm going to start at A. So A says 248 multiplied by 14 equals 3,472. If we look down the facts here, we've had that one, 248 multiplied by 14 equals 3,472. So A is true. B says 248 multiplied by 15 equals 3,720. So this one here is closest to that, where we've got 248 multiplied by 14 is equal to 3,472. So what we're saying actually is we've got one more lot of 248. We're going to do 15 lots of 248, not 14 lots of 248. So really it is looking at the answer and saying is 3,720 248 more than 3,472, and it is. So 15 lots of 248 is 3,720, so B is also true. For C, it says 3,472 divided by 1.4 is 24.8. So this one here is closest to that, and what we're doing is saying that 1/10 of 14, if we divide it by 1/10 of 14, then we'll also get 1/10 of the answer, and that's not true, because if we're dividing this by 1/10 of 14, 1.4, the answer will be 10 lots of 248. So actually 3,472 divided by 1.4 will be 2,480. So C is not true. D says 13 lots of 248, 13 times 248 equals 3,224. So this one down here is probably closest to that. So it's not 14 lots of 248, it's they're saying 13 lots of 248. So is the answer that they're giving 3,224, 248 less than this? And it is. 13 lots of 248 is 3,224. So D is also true. E says 3,472 divided by 140 will give us 24.8. So looking at the working out here, the known fact is the closest to that, so 3,472 divided by 10 lots of 14, 140, will give us 1/10 of the answer, 24.8. And that will be true. If we multiplied the 14 by 10 and make 10 lots of 14, 140, the answer would have to be 1/10 of what it is here in this fact. So E is also true. And finally, F says 2,418 multiplied by 1.4 equals 347.2. So here we will be looking at probably this one here will be the closest to that. So we're saying 10 lots of 248, 2,480, multiplied by 1/10 of 14, 1.4, would give us 1/10 of the answer 3,472 as 347.2. That wouldn't be true in this case. What you're saying is 10 lots here multiplied by 1/10 would give 1/10 of the answer, but actually those two would kind of cancel each other out, so the answer would still be the same, 3,472. So F is not true. Question 3 says, Emma sunflower grows 3.5 millimeters each day. After 7 days, her sunflower is 24.5 millimeters tall. And we have statements A, B, C and D with questions about the sunflower. What I've done is I've just written that fact as a multiplication. So it says Emma's sunflower grows 3.5 millimeters each day. After 7 days, so after 7 lots of 3.5 millimeters, it's 24.5 millimeters tall. So our fact is 3.5 multiplied by 7 equals 24.5. Statement A says, how tall is the sunflower after 8 days? So it's still growing at 3.5 millimeters a day, but now it's after 8 days. So at 7 days, it was 24.5 millimeters tall. So it's grown another lot of 3.5 millimeters. So it's just 24.5 add 3.5 millimeters, another day's worth of growth. And that will be 28 millimeters. B says, how tall was the sunflower after 80 days? So it's still growing at 3.5 millimeters, but now it's 80 days. 80 is 10 lots of 8, so it'll have grown 10 times as tall. So it'll be 280 millimeters tall. C says Emma's sunflower is now 245 millimeters tall. So I'm just going to write that in there. How many days has it been growing for? It's still growing at 3.5 millimeters a day. If we look at our height, 245 millimeters, that's 10 lots of 7 days growth, 24.5. It's going at the same height. If that's 10 lots of 24.5, then it must have grown for 10 times as long. So the number of days will be 70 days. And finally, D says, Ben feeds his sunflower with plant food. Ben's sunflower is 2,450 millimeters tall after 70 days. So his sunflower's also been growing for 70 days. How much did it grow each day? So Emma's sunflower grew at 3.5 millimeters a day. After 70 days, it was 245 millimeters tall. Ben's sunflower is 10 times as high after the same number of days. So his sunflower must have been growing at 10 times the rate of Emma's. So his sunflower must have been growing 35 millimeters each day. That was a video on the answers for Reasoning from Known Facts worksheet from Classroom Secrets. If you want to watch a video tutorial for any of the skills covered in this video, you can go to kids.classroomsecrets.co.uk, and for more resources to do with this skill, you can go to classroomsecrets.co.uk.